Hi, it's Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness Counseling Solutions. This week we're talking about decision making. And I want to start off with talking about this idea of understanding when are we actually having real and valid data points, and when are we kind of in this idea that is not real and we're questioning what our reality is, and pulling from this idea of Stockholm syndrome and this delusion where, we are really dismissing the fact that we are being held captive, and we start to find a reality that feels more fitting by putting ourselves in and saying that, we start to build a relationship with our captor. And this happens a lot, when we're under duress, when we have a lot of stress going, our mind is constantly trying to process what is going on and how do I get out of this? And there can be times where we really lean into what is causing us so much distress because we perceive as if that is easier than actually being able to have this constant distress. So we create these delusions, these unreal realities, these invalid data points where we begin to look at things in a different light, in a way that feels like we have a perceived sense of control where we actually don't have a perceived sense of control. So this may happen to you in a lot of ways. Toxic work environments. This happens a lot in toxic work environments. Toxic relationships. When we are interacting with toxic people, with people who are on kind of this offender perpetrator on the Cartman drama triangle, they're in this perpetrator role, or they keep flipping between perpetrator victim. You've got to see that I'm a victim, and then they come back to I'm a victim. Then we get lost in these ideas of what reality is, and we start to become very reactionary on the reality that's prescribed to us. And so it's important for us, and that's why we ground and find a present moment to be in the here and now, so that we can understand the data that's coming in. Is this valid data or is this invalid data? Have I just made assumptions on multiple cognitive distortions? So I've got one invalid data point after another, that I am proving to myself that I have low self-worth, I have no value or meaning, I'm not supposed to be heard, I'm not supposed to be seen, I'm not supposed to be valued. Am I ignoring some of the things that are valid data points, and I'm buying into this delusion that I'm supposed to be the victim, or I'm supposed to be the enabler, or I'm supposed to be the persecutor? So it's important that the more that we ground, the more that we can step away from the situation, the easier it is to see what is valid, what is real, and what is not real, what is invalid. Am I using these all or nothing, these dichotomous thoughts that tells us that we're in an anxious state, that we're not making real decisions, we're making perceived decisions. We're trying to find a perceived sense of control by creating more chaos and destruction in our lives. So I hope this helps. Going back and seeing the cognitive distortion video, looking at Cartman drama triangle, looking at how to win an argument with a narcissist is going to be really, really helpful for you to better understand, is this real or is this perceived? What am I doing? Am I feeding the chaos for a perceived sense of control, or am I grounding out of it? So thank you so much. This is a lot to take on, so it can help to read my book, Saying Goodbye to Bad Brain. This has all of the information in there and help you to start building better awareness to be able to counter some of these negative thoughts. Please like and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I love supporting others. And like and subscribe for exclusive content. Thank you so much. Hi, it's Jennifer Evans with Empowering Wellness. I hope you like this video. And if you do, please go and like, share, and comment below. I am really passionate about, helping people live a happier and healthier life. And I really do believe that our mind is the secret, the way in which we can get into a better place. If we can just understand, be present, and understand what our mind is doing. There's no judgment, there's no shame. The mind is just acting like an organ and trying to find survival. So I do appreciate your time watching my videos. I do hope that you will subscribe to my page, get some exclusive content. Go to my website, Counseling Wellness Solutions, to look at all of the variety of things that I have to offer. I really like the idea of being able to offer a variety of supports, from these free videos to newsletters to subscriptions where you get monthly challenges and accountability partners and learn a lot more about what your brain is doing and why you act and react and why people act and react the way that they do. I have self-help books. I've got a workbook coming out later this month, or actually next month in September, that I hope that you'll enjoy, that will walk you through and build a framework to happiness and success. I've got groups, success groups. One's kicking off on September 9th, and we're going to go through 9 weeks of living a life worth living. Next 9 weeks will be the emotional reasoning. And the third 9 weeks will be interpersonal skills. How do we negotiate our value? How do we ask for more money? How do we ask to be in a better place? And how do we lean on people to get that? And then I have my individual therapy and coaching. So if you're wanting a more specific support, I'm here for that as well. So as well as my boutique retreats where it's just 3 people, me, you, and 2 others, looking at how we build this sense of accountability, how we really interject in our lives, what is causing us despair, and how do we break through it in an intensive 3-day retreat. So go and like my page, put some comments down, start that accountability, look at my website. Thank you so much for supporting me. I look forward to helping you in any way that I can. Thank you so much.